Hello, guys. It's me, Butterfly Spirit 314. I don't know what's doing in my hands. Anyway, so guys, what I wanted to do is talk a little bit about how I'm prepping for my chair dancing class that I'm going to be taking this Friday. So I just want to check on my computer because I want to make sure that my sound is like loud enough so you guys can hear me. So anyway, this Friday, I'm going to be taking a chair dancing class. So I paid for the class already, and I'm really excited. I went and read the description of some of the things that we're going to be doing in the class. So I'm super excited about it. In fact, what I can do is I can go ahead and see if I can kind of look like tell you guys like what kind of things I'm going to be doing in chair dancing. So let's see. It's hold on one second here. I need to just find the class here. This is kind of random for me to actually like be reading the description for a class that I'm taking because usually my videos I usually don't really talk about what I'm going to be doing in the class. But I thought it would be cool to do it in this particular video. So here we go. Where's the? There we go. So let me see. Okay, and this class is going to be offered like a few different times. So I'm going to like check it out and stuff. So they're going to have the same class on like May 9th, May 23rd, and like May 30th. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go to those other classes or not. I probably will because I think when it comes to like any type of dance class, it's important to like go to more than one to kind of get the full effect of the class and stuff to learn things. Because when I take a class the first time, there's some things that I'm really going to miss. But the second time I take a class, it's going to be different. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the description, like just basically tell you guys a little bit about like what I'm going to be doing. So let's see here. So whenever I'm gonna switch back to YouTube so I can see myself. So whenever I think of chair dance or dancing when it comes to a chair, I think about lap dancing, and I'm just like I don't specifically think that's what comes to mind, like it does for most people. But when I watched a video about chair dancing, it's really just you're dancing, but it's with a chair. But it's really sensual, really fun. Can be very passionate, very romantic. Can be sexy, if you will, type of dance and stuff like that. And it can be pretty cool. So it could be pretty interesting. And stuff. So I'm excited to try it out. So let me see. So, and with chair dancing, there is different levels to chair dancing. So you got some people who may start off on the beginner level like me, and there's some other people who may be a lot more advanced because they may be like stronger, and so they might be able to do more advanced stuff with chair dancing than what me as a beginner would be able to do. So the advanced people, they rock at it. So when it comes to chair dancing, the class I'm going to be taking, they are going to incorporate acro chair. So I guess acrobatic kind of chair. And I'm not sure what acro chair is. In the class I'm going to be taking, they're going to have floor work in that. And they also are going to incorporate pole in there, which I really like because I like pole dancing, as you guys can see on my channel. So I really like that. I like the floor work idea as well, and then the pole. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know what acro chair is. Let me see, what is acro chair? Let me see what that is. Let me just do a Google search. Acro chair. Um, Oh yeah, it's acrobatic tricks on the chair. Damn, that's the shit. Like, okay. All right, I'm gonna be doing some cool ass shit on the chair. All right. I like that. That sounds fun. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be exciting. I cannot wait. Wow. Yeah, I might wanna. Yeah, I know I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this now because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing some acrobatic stuff, floor work, pole. Damn, I'm gonna be the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the shit. Like, dang, like they gonna be putting me up on game right here. So yeah, I'll be. Wow, this is gonna be this is gonna be cool. So you guys may be wondering, what am I doing to prep for the cheer dancing class? So one of the things is of course reading the description of the class. I'm also trying to make sure I have the needed clothing for the particular class. So in the class, they say to wear leggings, leg warmers, thigh high socks, so stuff like that. I'm probably gonna end up wearing, of course, a t-shirt, maybe shorts. We'll see. I'll just bring an assortment of clothing like that. And I'm also going to be, since they have floor work mentioned in here, it's important that I make sure I have knee pads too. Because when it comes to floor work, that means the knees are going to be on the ground for an extended amount of time and moving across the floor. And that could be pretty painful. Okay. And knees are super sensitive, and I want to protect my knees. So I am going to be getting me some knee pads. I was just at Walmart and I was looking at some knee pads. And I didn't buy the knee pads and stuff. And I found some other knee pads that are online that are made by Bee's Knees. So I might invest in those, but maybe not just yet. But I might invest in those at a later date. But the Walmart knee pads, they seem interesting. I went to Target to look and see what kind of pads that they had. But those knee pads that they had seemed pretty soft. So I was looking at like some volleyball knee pads. But though they seemed too soft, I don't see why anybody would get those. The ones I saw at Walmart, they were really felt like they would have some really good cushion for my knees and stuff. They'd be really great. I read the reviews for the knee pads at that are at Walmart that I was able to feel and stuff. I wasn't able to try them on, but I was able to like to feel the material of the actual knee pad and like the front of the knee pad, and it felt really secure. And I'm like, okay, I could probably trust these on my knees or whatever. Now with knee pads, when we talk about pole, like with pole dancing, some people get knee pads that have like a stickiness to the back and the sides of them, so that the knee pads can grip the pole and stuff. So it makes it easier and things. Because if anything, like if I'm just doing pole or another dancer's doing pole, we would probably not use knee pads. But if there's going to be any kind of floor work or anything where we have to drop to the floor in a way, then we would have to have knee pads. And it's important to have really comfortable knee pads. Okay. There's nothing worse than dropping to the floor and not having any kind of protection on the floor. And this is why in my pole classes, you guys may have seen some dancers in my class that there's like a pink mat that's on the floor, and that's because if we're practicing like doing like if somebody's practicing doing drops and stuff like that, or whatever, and it's protection too in case somebody gets and climbs up the pole and then maybe they slide off the pole or whatever and they're gonna hit the floor or something, or they're practicing a new trick. It's always a good idea to have that padding for that goes around the pole. So those are made specifically for going around the pole, like so that a dancer, if they were to fall, they would hit the really squishy knee pad that's really like sturdy and stuff, which could catch a person. So that's pretty cool. So that's what I'm pretty much doing to prep right now. My class is going to be on Friday after I get off work. So I'm excited to see what happens. So the class is for like 7 people, but let me see how many people are in my class. In my class, there is um, there is basically going to be, let's see, it's going to be me to 7. So it's going to be me and another student. There's not going to be any more people in the class for this section of it, the one I'm going to on Friday. But there will be some other people that are going to be in the other classes. And like the first one in May on May 9th. So there are going to be like 3 people in that class and stuff. So my intention is to take all the chair dancing classes that I can for this series because I really want to see what I can progress and learn because it can only add to my performance with pole, which is going to be super cool. So that's what I'm doing in prep. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any like questions or anything, then I am gonna be happy to like I'm gonna be happy to like answer your questions or whatever if you have any questions. People comment on my videos, and when they do, there's some people who comment negative stuff, but there's people who comment positive stuff, which is super good, and I really enjoy that. But when people who comment negative stuff, I do answer those comments and stuff, and typically if it's negative, I'll respond, and then people don't say anything back. So, but yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video, guys. And that's what I'm doing right now. Today's only Monday. And the cool thing is I have a day off today. So I'm really excited about that too, because I needed a day off at work. It was just a whole bunch going on. It's super busy. Anyway, thank you for watching. And on Friday, I'm going to try to see if I can get some footage of some of the things I'm learning in class. So I'm going to try to get some footage so you guys can kind of see some of the stuff I'm working on in class. I think that would be like super fun and stuff. Kind of like what I do in pole too. So we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye.